what I'm talking about. Good morning, everybody. Welcome to the Pre-Celebration Connection. I'm Jordan, and this is Tina. Yay! She's here with us again. I'm so glad that she has jumped in while Bruce is MIA. I'm kidding. We know where he is, but he's taking a week off, and so Tina is sitting in for him, and I'm glad that she is here. Good morning to every single one of you. How's it going? I would really love to know. So we are just getting started into October. So what does your life look like right now? What has changed for you in this last week? I would love to know. Or how's just the weather? Have we seen weather change yet? I don't know. It was super rainy this morning.
Yes, it was.
When I drove in, I was like, oh, it's winter. So it was basically snowing.
Yes.
But I would love to know from you guys how it's going. So it looks like, oh, Vlad, there you go. Good morning, Vlad. What do you think? Does it feel like we're getting any closer to Christmas or like winter or fall at all? Or are we still feeling like it doesn't matter because we're in Hawaii and we don't care? So good morning, everybody else. Good morning, Amelia. Good morning, Puka. We are glad that you are here. What about you? How are you doing this morning?
I'm good. Like you said, it was raining this morning where I live. It rains more frequent than other places on the island, but not as constant as it did, like all through the night up until this morning, just constant rain.
There you go. I think I got scared by the rain last night. Like as I was falling asleep, like it started really heavy and hit the gutters all of a sudden. So it was like, I was like, I'm up. Like, get out of my yard, you kids. And then I realized it was just rain. I'm like, okay, all right. Good morning, Auntie Bridge. Good morning, Rose. Welcome, welcome, welcome. And anybody else who's on with us, feel free to jump onto the chat. You can, you don't even need to log in. You don't need to make an account. You can just go to type in a chat. You're going to pick a screen name. Don't have to sign up with an email or anything. And so then you can join in the conversation with us today. And boy, do I have a juicy one to start us off. Tina's looking at me like, are you really going to do this? And I'm like, I'm really going to do this. Part of the best part about these national days is I have no, like, I'm not making these up, right?
They're real people.
They are real. Somebody decided that October 3rd should be National Boyfriends Day. There you go.
Everybody needs a day, I guess. When's it gonna be my day?
When's it gonna be my day?
Tina Day.
With Tina Day. There we go. Yeah, new plan. Let's stop doing these swooping categories and just give everybody their own day. It'll be fine.
Absolutely. I'm in it.
You're in it. That's good. That's good. And I don't know why we need these national days, to be honest. Like especially things like National Pie Day. I'm like, I love pie every day.
Yeah.
And if I had a boyfriend, I feel like I would probably love him
every day.
Every day. And so I'm a little reaching as why we need days, but hey, it gives us something great to talk about.
Only talk to them on October 3rd, actually.
So you can only talk to your boyfriend on October 3rd, because that's National Boyfriend's Day. So get your calls in now, because the rest of the year, you're out of luck.
Exactly. Don't exist.
But my question for you guys today is, we'll go a little bit more general, but I'm thinking many of us can look back to some of the dates that we've had in our lives, because this National Boyfriend's Day implies that you're in the earlier stages of a relationship where you're still dating and getting to know each other. So I want to know, what is the best date that you've ever been on? Guy or girl, doesn't matter, with whoever. What's the best date that you've been on? That's what I want to know. And so, let me check the comments real quick. Oh, that's great. Rose says, my boyfriend has stuck with me for over 50 years. Yay! And Jen says it's National Sleep Day every day. Yeah, you funny. Yeah.
Same here, man.
For a second I was like, okay, great. We'll just be done here. We'll all go take a 10-minute power nap. And we'll be done. Auntie Bridge says, no rain, but garden is growing vegetables. Laundry dries on the line quickly, and God continues to show himself every day. There you go. Vlad says, I used to look at all the weather all the time back in New York. Once I moved to Hawaii, that's a lost habit. Yeah, you don't need to predict it. Like, it's such a narrow range. Like, it's going to be warm and rainy, or warm and not super rainy. That's it.
I wonder how many clouds are there going to be today.
Auntie Bridge, you're funny. She says, at my age, it's going way back to think of a date back in the day. But that's good. Dig it up. Let me know.
Me too.
Did anybody go to a drive-in theater? I don't know why that's what just came into my head. Good morning, old Gordon. We're glad that you're here. So my question for you is, what's the best date that you've ever been on? And the younger, the better. Let's go all the way back to like your first boyfriend or first girlfriend. What was that date like? Do you have a story for us?
I'm really trying to think, you know. High school was so long ago for me. Just kidding. It was like not that long ago at all, actually. Geez. Well, you know, I was in high school, so I didn't have the best, like, amount of money, I guess you could say.
I don't think any of us did.
No. So the movies was where it was at, you know. Mm-hmm. Honestly, I went one time because my friend worked at a movie theater,
Yeah.
so we got free tickets. So we went to watch Inside Out with some
Okay.
free tickets.
Okay.
And the you know how Disney has like the
short.
shorts. The
Yes,
shorts.
uh-huh.
The short for that was Lava. That was when it first came out.
Oh.
And that was way better than the movie. So I was like, yeah, this is gonna be great. Lava was amazing. And then the movie played and I was like, this was cool.
Okay. Hold up for a second though. You didn't like Inside Out?
It's cool. It's good. But like following Lava, you know, like that little short, that's adorable. I could watch that. I could have watched that on a loop for the amount of Inside Out time and been happy. It was adorable.
Okay, yep. Are you talking about the I Lava You?
Yes.
They sing the song in the
Yes.
islands. Yeah, okay, so if you haven't seen this yet, please go watch Inside Out and also the short, the Lava short.
It's adorable.
It is pretty cute. They're both pretty. I liked Inside Out a lot,
It's good.
but
It's not my favorite, but
that's okay. It's not my number one, but it was up there. Okay.
Yeah.
That is hilarious though that you're like, you work in a movie theater. Let's go. Like
yeah,
that's a date.
free tickets.
That's a thing. I love that. But I mean, honestly, you go to a movie theater and it costs an arm and a leg.
Yeah.
So cut any corners that you can. No shame.
Yeah, man.
I definitely am a candy in a purse sneaker inner. I'm like, I'm not ashamed of that.
Just
I'm
wear like a what is it, a trench coat with
Yep.
like all the candies.
lined. You open it up and instead of watches, it's like Mike and Ike's and Twizzlers.
Maybe a
bunch of other
soda,
stuff.
you know.
That's awesome. Thank you for sharing. Rose says, first date with this same boyfriend in 68. I think that's like when my parents were born. No. Perfect. And she said it went perfect. I knew then he was the one. Oh, that's so sweet. The Kailua had a drive-in theater, a real family and friends place with a great view before sunset. That would have been awesome. That's
Sounds
a cool
nice.
thing. I wish they'd open that up for us. Jen says, the best date I remember was running in the rain with Charlie, her husband, going to the swap meet at Aloha Stadium. The rain was warm and pouring down. We had no cars, so we caught the bus, jumping in the puddles and jaywalking a couple of times. Fun. That's a good one.
That
I
does
like
sound
that.
fun. The excitement of jaywalking.
A little bit of
A
intrigue,
rush.
a little. That's apparently we're finding that this is a theme through a good date here. Is a little bit of like
Maybe something illegal.
just a skosh, like sneak some candy
Yeah,
in,
you're
you know,
right.
go
Is that illegal, though?
jaywalking.
Sneaking
Is it?
candy in?
It's frowned
Is that
upon.
illegal?
It's
Feels
frowned
illegal.
upon. It's-
Something that's not illegal but feels illegal?
Yeah, yep. I think that would go right there.
Yeah.
Old Gordon says 70 years ago in the first grade, I kissed a little blonde girl. First grade, baby. First grade. That's way back. That's impressive. I like that.
Good memory. I probably would forget that.
Yes. Yeah.
Don't even remember yesterday.
I'm not a first grade. My brain does not. No, it doesn't code that far back either.
What's today? Just kidding.
Exactly. So thank you for sharing your story. Mine would
course.
probably be. So I was homeschooled, so I didn't go to school, but I ended up at summer camp with other kids my age when I was about 13.
Right.
And like at one point we were talking about like the camp swamp monster that obviously is not real. And this guy put his arm around me, and I was like, oh.
He's the
It
swamp
was a lot.
monster.
I was like 13. I know. He put the moves on. I was like, all right. And then we slow danced later. And so that was pretty serious.
Wow.
And then we never talked ever again, never exchanged information. Dan, if you're out there,
Hope you're doing well.
Best. You awoke in my young heart.
And the swamp monster
He
fear.
drew really good spiders. That's like
Wow.
the only other thing I remember about him. I'm like, so yeah, we had a bit of a fling. That felt like a
And every time you see a spider, you're like, damn.
Dan.
My boy, Dan.
My boy Dan. I don't even know his last name. I got nothing.
Swamp
to go.
monster is his last name.
But he wanted to protect me from that swamp monster.
That's all that matters.
Exactly. Oh, that's good. That's good. That's good. All right. Anybody else who wants to jump in and tell us? Thank you, everybody who has shared. It's so fun to hear those stories. What's the best date you've ever been on in honor of National Boyfriends Day? Tina, what do you want to talk about next? I'm gonna let you choose because we have about 4 minutes left.
Yeah, just give like the 30 seconds to me. Just kidding. So apparently today's also National Music Day. And it came up in our conversation
Yes.
that I own a banjo.
Please talk about this.
You know, I've always wanted a banjo. I don't know why. I'd like them. Just sit on the porch, you know, just
Okay.
playing the banjo.
Yes.
Don't even have a porch.
Don't even-
But so, you know, what a better time to get a banjo than when the pandemic first started and we're like in quarantine. At work, I actually never stopped working, so I worked through all of this. Super fun.
Awesome.
But I didn't do anything after work, so I bought a banjo. You know, good old Amazon banjo.
Good old. I was like, how much is a banjo? Where do you get a
was
banjo
actually
from?
pretty cheap. It was
You
like,
can get a cheap one on
yeah,
Amazon.
it's
Okay.
like $30. It's like this big. Just kidding. No, it's
Yeah.
Playing dueling banjos. I thought I was gonna learn like a lot of songs and like just be really good, you know.
Mm-hmm.
But I always fall through with whatever I want to do, unless I really need
We
to
all
do it.
do.
Yeah.
Oh, Vlad says, can you play for us next Sunday if it's one of the 3 songs that she knows?
Yep, I only know 3 songs, and one of them is "Here Comes the Sun" by the Beatles.
Okay, so we're
Yeah.
singing "Here Comes the Sun."
Oh gosh.
That's what you get. If you want her to play the banjo or sing the Beatles,
Just
it's
play
gonna
it
be
for
good.
15 minutes straight.
Yes. So real quickly, guys, what's one of the oddest instruments you've ever attempted to play, or you've ever seen somebody play? I mean, not odd. That was just not mainstream,
Yeah.
right? It's not a piano, a guitar, the drums.
Like an oboe or something.
Yeah. Do we got any? Excuse me, oboe players? My dad used to play for fun. He never really played it, but it was a tongue harp. It was a weird, like, metal contraption you put in your mouth and you, like, pluck it. It was odd. So he used to play that. That was weird. I know a pastor on island who plays the harmonica, like, full on, like the whole bit. Like, he can really play it, so he plays that for worship sometimes.
That's very interesting. I had a toy one growing up.
A harmonica? Yeah.
Yeah.
So no, like he has like a real harmonica, not a toy harmonica.
Wow.
That would be super fun though.
Yeah, we
Do you
got to
think
get a
that
bluegrass
harmonica-
band together.
Maybe that's what we need. The One Love Bluegrass Band.
Play some spoons too.
Yes.
A little washboard.
I was gonna say I'll do the washboard. I was like, I think I can do that. I
The
can
giant
do that.
jug.
Oh, Jen says I play the flute and piccolo. That's awesome. I don't think I've ever consciously met a piccolo player. That one's not super common. That's awesome.
It really isn't.
So what sparked your interest in deciding to pick up the banjo? Was it truly just boredom?
No, I used to be in like band in like middle school and
What'd you
choir.
play in middle school?
I played the clarinet.
Okay,
And I wanted to
alright.
play the saxophone, but never did. What?
Why not?
Well, you have to play the clarinet first to like transition to the saxophone,
Oh, I didn't know that.
but then I just stuck with the clarinet.
Okay.
I really like you're not supposed to do this.
Don't
but, like,
do this.
I really like honking the notes. So I would do that because I like just being obnoxious sometimes.
How dare you?
And I was like, and then I used to play the violin like a really long time ago. I also own one of those, but just collecting
Wow.
dust.
All right, so why are you
Yeah.
not on the worship team with your
No.
banjo or your violin
Because
or your clarinet?
I'd rather be back here talking about it.
Well, there you have it, folks. Oh, thank you guys so much. Jen says, woo, band geeks in the house. Thank everybody for jumping in with your fun first date stories and chatting about our odd instruments that we play. I just play the piano. It's not odd. But thank you guys so much for being here today with us. We love you guys. We'll see you same time, same place next week.